So next up, we now need to get building our web page. So probably the first thing we want to do is to build a very simple HTML page. So let's just get rid of this, assuming you're in this view. Let's just save this. So we're going to save this as onto our desktop inside the folder that I've already made called website, and I'm going to call this index.html. So this is my home page. The home page is always called index or maybe home, but most servers need a page called index in order to kind of serve the first page, to know what is the first page to serve on the screen. So we use index. Now this is going to be a HTML file, so we call it HTML, or use the extension .html and save as type all types. So if I save that, we now have a web page. If I go into this folder, open this up using Firefox, we can see that we've got a blank page. Well, not the most exciting page, but obviously we've not done anything yet on this page, so that's what it's going to look like. So if I now go into my HTML, I need to now set up the basic HTML. So this is where we're going to go into Bootstrap. So we're going to be using Bootstrap, which is a framework. So this is going to save us a lot of time coding some of the basic elements you might have to on a page. This is a framework which allows us to use existing code to build plug and play, drag and drop almost elements onto the page to build some web pages. So I've gone to getbootstrap.com. I'm going to go into the documentation to begin with and get started. And you can see that there's a nice guide here which you can read through. Now what I'm looking for from the top is this starter template. And I'm going to copy that and put it onto my HTML page that I made earlier and press save. So now red disappears, so I know that I've saved it. And we're going to open that back up in Google Chrome. And there we go. That's what we've got so far. So you can see from this page very quickly, we've got the HTML tags. They start and close. So this is a simple boilerplate. HTML start and close. Everything's wrapped in this HTML tag. We've got the head area for metadata. So here we've got the title, which correlates to this title here, hello world. So if I change that, that would change in the tab. Now, these elements here are just for viewing the page in certain resolutions. And this is important because this is the Bootstrap CSS. Now, to work with Bootstrap, what we need is all the existing code from Bootstrap. Like I said, it's a framework. It has existing code, which we're just going to plug into, utilize, and build our page. So here is the actual CSS that allows us to style the page almost instantly. And we've got the title, like I mentioned, and that's all in the head section. So we'd want to move that, and then we've got the body. So the body represents what you're going to see on the page. You can see we've got H1 tags here, hello world. That's what you're seeing here. And this is kind of optional JavaScript, which is needed for some of the functionality for Bootstrap. So we're not going to touch that for now. We're going to leave that in place. And then the body closes, HTML closes. Now the final thing is the Doctype. So this Doctype represents the fact that it's basically an instruction for the browser to tell the browser we're using HTML5. So this is telling the browser, yeah, we're using HTML5. So all the HTML you're going to see in this body area is going to be all HTML5. Okay, and that starts the project or the HTML page. It's now ready for us to go in and start building our website.